Now, Warframe's first operation of 2019 is one that takes part out on Orb Valis, the open world with Fortuna, and is apparently going to end with us having to take down a large foe, a boss, I guess, which a lot of you, of course, are speculating that this is going to be the Exploiter Orb Mother. It's going to unlock that fight, the giant spider that basically patrols around the Temple of Prophet. Now, this event will last 2 weeks. You don't need to rush it, but knowing the Warframe community, most of you will already have the amalgam mods. Of course, most of you on PC, that is. Most of you will have the Sigil and the Opticore Vandal as well, and be probably burnt out from closing up all of those fractures. So what is the deal with this event? Right now, there are just 2 parts of it, with more parts of the event to unlock as the days go by. So there are data hashes scattered around Orb Valis that need to be scanned, which is a kind of a community collective thing, and all of these can be found on this map. Now, the link to this map is in this video's description, as well as a brilliant video by another Warframe partner called Glams, who is a Twitch streamer. He is a really cool guy, and he will show you where to find all of these data hashes. Now, the other part to the event, which is the one that will get you all of the points and of course the rewards at the end of it, is basically closing fractures which look like lava spewing cracks on the ground in Orb Valis. Now, to close these fractures, you're going to first need to fly up to where the Exploiter Orb is, up around the Temple of Prophet, and you're going to have to kill one of these small coolant arachnoids that follows it. Now, another bonus kind of bit of information is that these arachnoids are the ones that drop the stance, the new stance, for that 2-handed katana, the Tatsu. So once you kill that coolant arachnoid, you're going to need to pick up the canister that it drops and then bring it to the nearest fracture. And then it basically just turns into a very large scale mobile defense with tons of corpus spawning in and you trying to keep that fracture, I guess, from taking too much damage. Now, to earn the most points out of closing these fractures that you possibly can, you should use the same canister to close 4 fractures. So one canister will close 4 fractures. So once it closes one fracture, pick it up and take it to the next one. Don't use individual canisters for each of the fractures because then you get less points. Closing one fracture with just one canister will get you 1 point each time, but using the same canister to close 4 fractures will give you 4 points and a bonus of 3 extra points. So you get a total of 7 if you close 4 in a row with the same canister. Now, you also get extra diluted thermia, which is a new resource apparently needed for the eventual Orb Mother fight that's going to unlock at the end of this event. Apparently it's needed to make it vulnerable. Now, like all of the previous operations we've had before, the rewards are all tied to the points that you earn for doing specific things. This time it is of course closing the fractures, and the rewards at the end of it are the Opticore Vandal, which is 100 points, but along the way you will also earn 4 new amalgam mods, which are basically dual stat mods, kind of like there is a amalgam serration, which is damage dealt and I think mobility. You will also get a new emblem for your Warframe and a new sigil as well. Now, this stage of the event isn't really hard. If anything, it's repetitive as all hell. And at times the canisters that you pick up can bug out, which means you might get to close 2 fractures and then all of a sudden it disappears. I don't know if that is because it is a host thing or if it maybe has been hotfixed since I played it yesterday, and then you will need to go and pick up a new canister and start all over again. Now, basically bring a frost or a limbo to protect the fracture when it's closing, and you'll max out those 100 points long before the 2 weeks is up. If you haven't already, like I said, Warframe community normally does within the first day. You can expect my Hildren video to be up tomorrow, as well as the Tatsu video probably before that, and over the next few days I will cover all of the items from this mainline update. But right now there is Twitch drops active over on Twitch, so if you want free shit, go to Twitch. There is no subscription needed, just watch a partnered streamer as they kill a specific enemy and I think you get something in game. Now, let me know what you think of this event and of course its rewards. Like I said, this is just the first part of it. There is apparently going to be a boss fight at the end, or a fight with one of these Orb Mothers unlocking. If you have the Opticore Vandal, how is it? I haven't got mine yet. Do me a huge favour, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.